Hello everybody, welcome back to channel. I'll be still here with my good friend named Hashira Slayer,
What's up,
who
everyone?
is too busy doing a PlayStation Network issue right now. But today we were talking about my Arsenal that I'm taking me for Wednesday night sub. I'm subbing for the next 2 weeks in the Wednesday night league for my friend Joe Trotty. I have been really loving my Magic Gem as of late. I used it on Saturday night, and I bowled very well with it. And then I went right into my Idol Cosmos, and I shot a 692 series Saturday night. I am facing my friend Joe Trotty's team on Saturday. He is only bowling Saturday right now, so he has people subbing for him on Wednesday and Friday in his other 2 leagues. I'm subbing for him on Wednesdays, and then I have another friend of mine who's subbing for him on Fridays. So I guess his doctor is only allowing him to not bowl as much because he needs to have surgery done. So he's only bowling one league a week right now. Paying for his other 2 leagues, but only bowling 1 league. But anyway, you guys, in this video, like I said, I'm going to talk about what I'm bringing with me to the league. I also am going through my Honey Bundle Waves equipment because my Honey Bundle Wave had to stop bowling, unfortunately, because she has been busy working. So she unfortunately had to stop bowling because she doesn't have the time to bowl anymore. So I'm going through Arsenal and selling some stuff right now and letting go some stuff that I'm not going to drill that are hers, and making room for some stuff that I want to drill. Some of the bowling balls I am keeping. There are a few that I do want to keep that have backups of. But a lot of them, some of them are going. I've already gotten rid of some. I donated some, and I'm selling her Honey Badger Tetsi tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow, Wednesday, to one of my friends for her $40. So it's gonna be so once that ball is gone, then I will be working on going through the rest of the equipment and deciding what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of. But anyway, you guys, here we're gonna talk about my Arsenal here now. I also gonna have 2 RTX X1s in my bag. My RTX one that I previously had, the logo faded off and the ball just was not rolling the greatest anymore. I got all beat up from the lanes, so it got to the point where the ball just would not roll great like it was doing before. So I had to throw it away. But we do have another RTX one that I did buy over on the side of my room that I'm gonna have Dana Masasa get for me while I am doing the couple bowling balls here that I want to show you guys in my arsenal that I'm taking me two league ones to the sub. And then I'm also going to show you guys the other RTX one that my Honeymoon Wave has that is going to be going to me, because I am planning on plugging it up and drawing it with a different layout compared to the other one that's sitting over here on the other side of my bedroom. So without further ado, let's get this video started. First ball, big asymmetrical ball. Now it's going to be either a solid or a hybrid. In this case, for the last 2 weeks, I have been really loving my Magic Gem. So my Magic Gem here, you guys can clearly see, it is very dirty. It has been through a lot of 6-7 games so far. It's got some dirt, a little bit of dirt from the lanes, stuff like that on it, on the cover. If you guys can clearly see on the back of it, it is pretty damn dirty. I do really like this ball since it came out. I've been throwing it a ton. I feel like continuing on 1 week so far, which was when I first got it on last week, not this week, but last week. I threw it not this Saturday before, but the Saturday before that. I threw it first 2 games, and I had a very good first game with it, and then the second game I just could not carry. So it got a little too strong, so I ball changed into my Couture that night. I had 645 series. I said Saturday, a couple days ago, I threw this Magic Gem the first 2 games, and then went into my Idol Cosmos. Now, the Magic Gem, very strong cover, Micro Tracks hybrid. A lot stronger than the RTX one because of the RG being lower at 247 compared to the RTX one at 253 RG. And 053 differential on the RTX one. This one has, I think, 052, I believe, for the differential. I could be wrong. And it's, I think, 016 or 017 PSA. So this Magic Gem is very strong. Very strong and a lot stronger than the RTX one because of its lower RG. And the differential is very similar to RTX 1, but like I said, this is a lot stronger of a ball because of the lower RG. But I do have a very simple layout on it. I have my strong pin up over the bridge layout on it. And like I said, this ball is very, very, very strong. Very, very, very smooth. It's a little bit sharper than the original gem. Now, the original gem I have to drill still. I still have to drill my exotic gem. But this magic gem is a very good ball. I am very, very, very happy that I have it in my bag. And I am excited to throw it a lot more in league play. And I'm also very excited to also give this ball some chances up on some more tournaments. I just really do like the motion of this ball. I'm also working on getting some other big ASIMs in the bag. After going from 100 Wolves equipment and getting rid of some stuff and keeping stuff that I want. I'm going to be deciding what's going to be going into the bag. Go with my other strong asymmetrical balls compared to the ones that I'm going to be drilling up. But I'm just really, like I said, the Magic Gem is just a very special ball to me. It is rolly, because it is a very strong core. It's bringing back the Defiant core, which I really do miss my Rotogrip Defiant from back in the day. And I really hope I can maybe get one back in the future. But like I said, it's the same core as the Defiant line. It's just updated cover stocks. So they're going to be hook a little bit more than the Defiant series. But if I can get the Defiant series, I'll probably get them too to complement the gem line, because like I said, that's how the gem line even became a thing anyways, because the gem line came from the Defiant series back from like 2014 to 2016.
So, Ebony, what did you send for me to grab again?
Now, before I show the RTX 1, I have Danny's got to go grab my RTX 1 over there on the side of my room, and I do have my 100 Wolves in the living room. I'm gonna have to go grab it in a second, but I will grab that after I show these other two balls.
All right.
But I had to get another RTX 1, and then since my 100 Wolves stopped bowling, because she can't bowl anymore because she doesn't have time, I'm plugging up her RTX 1 and drilling it for myself as well.
Which one did you want me to grab?
The RTX 1 right there. It's the second one in by the IQ AI. Okay. Right in the middle, next to my timeless and my IQ AI. So, anyway, we got the RTX 1. I did get another one. I bought this RTX 1 for $80 on Facebook, and I am going to be getting this plugged and re-drilled for myself. Now, the RTX 1, like I said, I love this ball. I wish my other one didn't go. My other one, the logo faded off, and the ball just came to the point where it just didn't roll good anymore because it was all nicked up and beat up. So, I'm going to make sure that I keep this one in very good shape. I'm not going to be throwing it as much as I did my other one, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to have two of these in the bag now instead of one. I'm also doing the same thing with the Storm Physics. I'm going to join another Storm Physics. My 100 Wolf also has that, and that's going to be going. I'm going to be keeping that ball for myself and getting it re-drilled. And I'm going to have two Storm Physics balls in my bag as well as two Storm Infinite Physicses and two Storm Proton Physicses.
Yep.
So the only ball I'm not going to have two of is the Astro and the Physics Blackout.
Tell them what you missed so far.
Unless I'm able to get them backup ones in the near future.
On his old videos, he said he missed a Supersonic.
Some balls I do miss, which I am going to get back in the bag. It's the Supersonic, the Sonic, the Gravity Evolve, the Storm Fight, and the Invasion. Those are 5 balls I really want to get back in my bag. The Invasion was a very good ball from 2009. I really did love that ball, but unfortunately it cracked. Same thing with my other balloon balls that I had, the Gravity Evolve, the Supersonic and Sonic, and the Fight, they all cracked.
And his motto is...
And, like I said, Storm Rotor Governor Global, SPI, they make the best equipment.
As he says that to me all the time.
But SPI, like I said, they're the best company ever. Like I said, I just love their cores, covers. They all roll so good. But I said this RS6 one, very, very, very unique core in the RST core. It does not hook as hard, or it's not as strong as like the other bigger ASIMs. But it's like a benchmark ASIM, kind of like the Tour Dynamics, but a little bit stronger. Similar, also a little bit stronger than a Honey Badger Intensity, which is also another one of my my asymmetrical benchmark balls, and also a little bit stronger than my Ion Pro Solid. But it does fit in the bag very well. And I'm also, like I said, I'm also drilling the Gremlin Thorax, and I'm 2 of those, and I'm planning on drilling 2 original Gremlins to go with my 2 UC2s. I'm also planning on possibly doing a second Rubicon, my other Rubicon that I had, I did end up giving it away to a friend, because my friend did need an asymmetrical solid in his bag. So I did give him a Rubicon away. I just gave it away for free to my friend. So I'm gonna get another one at some point. Either new in box or plugged, or just regular single Joe. If I can't get it just single Joe plugged, I'm gonna get it just regular single Joe like the Sarge 6-1, and then just get it plugged and redrilled.
Yep, like you said.
But very excited to throw the R6-1 again. I'm glad I was able to get this pretty quick after my other one died out, and I'm very also excited to drill the other one that my 100 wave is I'm taking from her, which I'm gonna go grab right now before I show you guys the other two bowling balls.
Yep.
But like I said, the R6-1, this other one that I have, I'm also planning on drilling a second UFO alert, a second Codex, and a second Code Black, and maybe a second dark code as well. But this R6-1 is going to be on spare drill when I get this one done. The other one's going to be on second drill. But this one's older than the one the other one I have. This one's from 2020 when it first came out. And my other one that I just showed you guys is from 2021. So this one is probably the one that's going to be in the bag the most, and the other one's going to be for tournaments. I'm not planning on keeping both in the bag at the same time. I'm planning on drawing one for league and having one for tournaments. Or if I get in a situation where my other one is not coming around the corner and I need the same ball motion but a little bit different drilling, I will end up going to my other one, like I did with the Rubicon UC2. But this is my the Lunar Wave R6-1. Like I said, I was plugged once and re-drilled, but this is going to be going to me. Like I said, I really want to draw a second one, because I really did like this ball. I was planning on drawing two originally anyway. But since my 100 Wave will stop bowling, because she can't bowl, so I don't have time to bowl anymore, this ball is going to be going to me. So, like I said, I'm going to decide on the layout for this one compared to my other one, and I'm going to be using it a lot in league. Like I said, this is a very, very good ball, very good cover. I'm probably going to do the same for the R6-2 and R6-3, drawing two of those as well, because my 100 Wave also has an R6-2 and R6-3. I'm thinking about also drawing those as well, so I have two of those in the bag. Like I said, the R6-2 is also a very good ball. I love my R6-2. It's a ball that I have not used a lot as of late, but it is a good ball, and I have used it a lot in tournaments. But RST core is very, very, very good, and I just love the way the RST core rolls. So this is gonna be this is just a core that I'm gonna be having a couple in the bag of most of the RSTX 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna have two of the RST Hyperdrive Solid and RST Hyperdrive Pro. I'm only gonna have one to start, but until I get used to them, because I'm still getting used to my Hyperdrive Solid and Pro, because they're a lot stronger than the RST 1, 2, and 3. But the RST X1, 2, and 3 are really good bowling balls. They're just not as strong as the Hyperdrive Solid or the Hyperdrive Pro that just came out.
What about my Booyah Pro and stuff?
The Booyah Pro is very weak. That's the other thing.
What?
Yep.
So what about my
another bowling ball, guys? I'm going to show you guys before we get into the other stuff I have. I am also, this is my 100 Wave second UFO alert. Her UFO alert. It's going to be also getting plugged and re-drilled for me. I am planning on having two of these in the bag. I really do love my UFO alert. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be taking this one and getting it plugged and re-drilled for myself. Now, the UFO alert is a very good ball. This is another hybrid, but it's a lot cleaner of a cover stock. It's E-Trax hybrid, not a Microtrax hybrid. So this one is going to be a lot cleaner down the lane, go a lot longer down the lane before it snaps. I have not done a lot of short clips of this ball, but this ball is very unique. Now, I'm deciding how I'm going to drill the second one, but the UFO alert, just love the way it rolls. Especially mine. My first one, I already have a 300 on my first one, open bowling at Midway. Did not have a 300 on it in league play, but I have a 300 on it in open bowling. My 100 Wave was there when I got it. I was bowling with her, and I shot a 300 up there with it, and open bowling. And unfortunately, I was not able to record me doing it.
Sadly,
But
he
I
wasn't.
had a bunch of people there watching me when I got it, and I had probably, I think, 60 to 70 people watching me when I shot it. I shot it right in front of a bunch of people, open bowling, and everybody was very impressed.
He's trying to still get the record.
But I said the record at Rippix, like I said, I'm still trying to beat. I was so close to it this year. I was only like about 53 pins off. But it's hopefully I get it. I mean, I'm bowling extremely well.
This record has been on since I was 3 years old.
Yeah, that record's been out since for a very long time, and I'm hoping I can beat it. But this UFO loot, as I said, this is a very good ball. The Kodaks, I can't wait to drill another Kodaks. I can't wait to drill the other Kodak my 100 Wave has. Think about also might be drilling her other other Hybrid Nano that she has, because she does have another Hybrid Nano. I mean, I'm thinking about drilling that as well. But that's a UFO loot, great ball. Can't wait to drill the second one. And I'm gonna show you guys one more ball here
before we end the video.
Before I show you guys the other two that I'm taking the league, I have one more to show you guys real quick.
Yep, and then after that, I'll be playing.
Going with me, definitely to get plugged.
After that, I'll be playing some Black Ops.
We have the good old Storm Omega Crux. Now, I have 2 Crux balls now I have to get after I get this one plugged and redrilled. I need to get the original Crux Pearl and the Crux Prime. I have the original Crux and I have the Alpha Crux. Once I add this Omega Crux into the bag, I'll be 2 Cruxes shy of getting the Crux series completed.
Yep.
I need to get the Crux Pearl and the Crux Prime.
Yeah, sorry if my face wasn't much in the video. I was trying to set up the thing for Ebony.
The Omega Crux, very good shape, single drilled. My Honda Wave got this for herself originally, but like I said, since she stopped bowling, it's gonna be going to me. I'm gonna get this plugged and redrilled as soon as I possibly can. Very, very excited to fill this. This could be a very good ball in the bag for me as well, to complement the other 2 Cruxes that I have.
I don't bowl either anymore that much.
But Danny still bowls. It's not as much as he used to, but he still bowls. He's gonna bowl more.
Because he wants me to bowl.
Because Danny does want to keep bowling. He just doesn't have a lot of time, but he will do it.
Because he wants me to bowl people.
It's not because I want you to bowl. It's just that you got your stuff for a reason.
I know. I'm just saying. I've been working a lot.
Like I said, we could always go bowling once in a while, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys, the Omega Crux, it's got a pretty strong drawing on it from whoever had it before. My 100 Wave got it. But it's in very good condition. So, like I said, this is going to be a lot smoother of a pearl than what I have in my bag currently. And also, like I said, I am also planning on getting myself a couple other big asymmetrical pearls. Like, for example, the Iron Max pearl I want to get in my bag. I also really want to get a Storm Insight. That's another bowling ball that I really do miss. That was another bowling ball I unfortunately had to I don't have anymore because it cracked.
Like the Supersonic.
But the Storm Insight had a very good R4S hybrid cover, which is the same cover that was on the Fight and Street Fight, which like I said, I did get back my Street Fight, but I am still trying to find the original Fight as well.
And Ebony Stormbreaker still wants me to edit his videos.
But like I said, this Omega Crux is a very good ball, guys. I cannot wait to get this in my bag. I'll be doing some short clips of this when I can. I'm also getting the new Belmont ball that's coming out, the Rocket AI that's coming out May 1st. I will be.
That's the same time when that.
I'll be doing a review on that when it comes out, when I get it. Also planning on getting the XL soon, and also planning on getting the Equinox Solid soon.
That's when the same time the time I got Reincarnated Slime movie sequel comes out.
Yep.
May 1st.
But like I said, I am very, very, very. I am planning on definitely throwing this ball a lot when I get it drilled.
Yep.
But I said it's gonna be a great ball once I get it in my hands and get it in my bag. But I said I'm gonna put this over here to the side, and I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the stuff that I have that I'm gonna be drilling. One of them that I'm definitely very excited to, I am gonna be throwing tomorrow in League, which I've not thrown in a while, you guys, because I've been giving it a break. Trying to work with my other equipment that I got. I'm also planning on doing a Storm Next Factor to replace my X Factor because it's an updated cover stock with the R3S Pearl cover. And also, I'm placing the Electrify line. Since the Electrify line is getting very hard to find from Storm, I'm replacing them with the Monsoon, and the Typhoon. I'm placing the Electrify Style with the Monsoon. I'm replacing the Electrify Pearl with the Typhoon. And then if they release a hybrid in that line, I'm going to be replacing the Electrify Hybrid.
We all know Ebony Starbreaker loves that stuff.
I'm going to be replacing the Electrify Hybrid with whatever release comes out in the hotline that's replacing the Electrifies. I'm still drawing burners and afterburners. I'm just not going to be drawing the Electrify line no more because I'm going to be replacing them with the Monsoon for the Electrify Solid and the Typhoon for the Electrify Pearl. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to get for the Electrify Hybrid because the Electrify Hybrid, there's no ball out for it yet, but there should be. They did the Monsoon for the Electrify Solid and the Typhoon for the Electrify Pearl. They should have something out for the Electrify Hybrid. And then when they do, I'll be picking it up. Yeah. But you guys, we are getting into the goodness. The good, rare cover stocks that you have not really seen anywhere else but on this one bowling ball. The Storm Parallax Effect. Now, this has the Aeroflow core, which is a very unique core.
One of Holland's favorite bowling balls.
A ball I actually like, but I don't throw a ton. It's a very unique piece. It's not something I throw in, like, everywhere I go. But when I do have the time and I need a rolly shape that's similar to an exotic gem, but a little bit weaker, this is the ball I go to. It's got 3,000 grit surface on it. I took the polish off. I didn't like this ball polished when it came out, so I did put a little bit of surface on it. But this is supposed to be a little bit weaker exotic gem and a little bit stronger RSTX2 and RST Hyperdrive Pearl.
And RCX3.
This is a lot stronger than this is a lot weaker than an RSTX3. This is stronger than an RSTX2 Pearl, supposed to fit between the RSTX2 and the RSTX3, but a lot weaker. So it fit in the gap for me.
So it's basically like what?
But this ball is also from 2021, and this is a ball I'm going to be taking with me for a big rolly asymmetrical pearl. Now this is even stronger. This is even stronger than my Intense, and my Intense is pretty damn strong.
It is. It's really true.
This Parallax Effect is stronger than my Intense. It's got a stronger cover in Traction X7, but also a little bit of a stronger drilling on it. And also, because of the cover, it makes it a little bit stronger down lane. It's a little bit earlier, and it's a little bit more, not as jumpy as my Intense. So, when my Intense is not coming around the corner, usually I'm going to this, or I'm going to, like, my Equinox Pearl. And then when they get too strong, then I go down to my UC2. Now, like I said, I have two UC2s in the bag, with different drawings.
He loves
I'm going to be doing the same thing with the Gremlin, and I'm going to be doing the same thing with the Gremlin Tour X. The only ball that I'm going to have to eventually get two of after I get those is I'm going to have to get two, another Ion Pearl Hybrid. I'm going to have to get another regular Rubicon. And I'm going to have to get it, hopefully, another UC3.
Yep.
Like I said, this Parallax Effect, I do this one pretty strong. So, if you guys can see where the pin's at, it's a little bit taller than my Intense drilled. But it is a very good ball. So, you guys will see some short clips on it where it was a little lazy down lane. And that was only because the lanes were very oily that day and I didn't put surface on it. But there were a few shots that I actually got it out to the friction in the right spot and it came back beautifully and crushed the pins. There was a few when I got it a little bit in the oil where it did not come around the corner because I didn't have enough surface on it. And I was throwing it on a heavy oil condition with not a lot of surface on it. So it didn't want to come around the corner because it was just not the right time for it. But if it has a little bit of friction on the outside of the lane, this ball comes back beautifully and drives through the pins. It is rolly. Like I said, it is rolly like like an exotic gem, but it is a lot weaker of a cover than the exotic gem is.
Really?
So I can use this when my exotic gem's a little too strong. My Equinox Pearl and UC2 are not strong enough. Same for my Gremlin. If that's not strong enough, I can go to this. And if my Tense is not strong enough, I can also go to this.
I see.
This is pretty much fits in the gap between the dark code, the code black, and my bigger ASIMs like the Physics Blackout, which is also a Pearlized ASIM. And that's like one of my strongest Pearlized asymmetrical balls that I have in my bag right now.
And Ebony here, he likes most of the bowling balls he has.
And actually, I love every single storm ball I've ever thrown. I was not one storm ball I did not like.
Where his motto is,
Rotogrip and SPI makes really good equipment. I have not had one bowling ball from them I have not matched up with. I threw a Street Rod Pearl back in the day. Loved that ball until it cracked. I also had the X Factor. I liked that ball. It was dry for dry lanes. It didn't overreact on me. That's why I'm placing with the X Factor.
Yep.
I had the X Factor Deuce that I really also did like, but I said that's getting replaced with the Monsoon.
The Monsoon. So how much is the Monsoon?
The Monsoon's like 140.
Ah.
But I said the Monsoon's gonna be placed in that ball because, like I said, it's a little bit stronger of a cover. And then I said the final ball here, which is gonna be my another symmetrical solid ball going.
Before we end the video,
which I am thinking of drawing another one of these. If I have time to, I will be doing another. I might be drawing another one of these. We have the Rotogrip TNT. Now the Rotogrip TNT is a very, very, very good ball. This ball is pretty damn strong.
it is.
It's got the micro track. It's got the nice E-Track solid cover. Which you have not seen many E-Track bowling balls with a solid cover stuck on them. The only ones that you have seen with a solid cover on that is this, and I think there's one other ball that has the E-Track solid cover on it, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is the clone. I could be wrong, but I think it's the clone. But this is the first symmetrical solid ball that has E-Tracks on it.
Yep.
And when I first got it, you guys, I was not really a fan when I first got this. I thought it was a little too rolly. But it's because I had it polished when I first got it. I had to get it rebaked and I had to get it de-oiled because my friend Rocky sold this to my honeymoon olive, which she gave it over to, she bought it for me. And when we first got it, it was, like I said, it was not coming around the corner. So I had this resurfaced. I had this also after I got it resurfaced, I also got this thing baked and got the oil taken out of it. Once I did that, you guys, oh my God, this ball came to life. This thing got down the lane. It was very smooth and controllable off the spot, but it was a lot stronger than my Idol Helios. Now, my honeymoon wave also has an Idol Helios in her arsenal. I might be drawing a second Idol Helios, but I'm debating on it. But I'm thinking about drawing another Idol Helios to go with the TNT. But I'm still thinking about it because I said there's only some bowling balls in there that I'm going to be keeping, and some I'm just going to be letting go to friends because some people do need bat balls in their bags because I have some friends that don't have a lot of equipment. But once I do that and I get her bowling bags, I'm going to be loading them up with my own loading up for my gear, and then I'll have more space to store my equipment. I am working on building my arsenal more as soon as I possibly can.
It is true.
But I do have an amazing arsenal going. I do want to get some urethane in the bag soon. I also do want to get some more lower end stuff and some more higher end stuff. I'm also looking at the Iron Max Solid. I'm also looking at drawing 2 Transformers.
Ebony knows that I'm about to collect stuff from on my channel from here on out.
Storm's just got so many good releases, and I said I want to make sure I have the right equipment going no matter what center I go to. I want to make sure I have the right stuff in my hands.
So starting soon, while Ebony's talking about his bowling ball, I will be starting to collect like Blu-rays, DVDs from like the first release of movies to now, the ones I've watched.
Yep.
And my first one will be the South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I have the original DVD. I'm trying to get my hands on the Blu-ray and then the newer 4K release. And Ebony knows I'll be leaving out of town next Tuesday. Yeah. And some other...
Good day. He's going to Syracuse.
Once again.
Yep,
it's a great town.
This is why I say to Syracuse.
Don't say
Too
no.
expensive.
Well, anyway, you guys, one more thing before we end this video. When Ebony Stormbreaker said May 1st, a movie I know that's coming May 1st, anime movie that me and him watch.
Yep, and I'm also getting ready for a big tournament in May, so wish me luck. I'm going down to Scranton, PA to bowl a big tournament, so wish me luck.
Yep. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm about to play some Black Ops 2 right now.
And we'll see y'all next time. Abby Stonebreaker.
And then you miss Hashira Slayer.
Signing out. Peace,
Peace
guys.
out.